Okay, so for this question is to solve each of the following equations. 11 to the power of a2 is equals to 1331. So let's start with 10a first lah. So this question here is to understand the number one, the basis or how that if we have a to the power of m equals to a to the power of n, then basically m is equals to n, because here the assumption is that a has to be positive, and also a cannot be equals to 1, right? Because if a equals to 1, then 1 power 7 is 1 power 5, but you can see that 7 is not equals to 5. Also here m is equals to n, but based on this assumption that we will try to create the base to be the same, and after which we can basically throw away the base, and that will give us the powers to be created. So for 10a here, right, 11 to the power of a is equals to 1331. Now 1331 actually, if you were to just take a calculator to try out the methods, you will see that 1331 is also 11 to the power of 3. Okay, so since 11 to the power of a is equals to 11 to the power of 3, that just gives us a is equals to 3. Okay, so this is for part A, right? So for part B, we have 2 to the power of b equals to 1 over 128. Now 1 over 128 I believe is also the same as 128 is the same as 2 to the power of 7. Okay, so 1 over 2 power 7 over here, this is the same as 2 to the power of negative 7. It's the same as 2 to the power of negative 7. So recall the law of indices that, if a to the power of negative n, this is the same as 1 over a to the power of n. Okay, so 2 to the power of b will be equals to 2 to the power of negative 7. That just tells us that b is equals to negative 7. Alright, so next let us look at to c here, and c. So c, we have 9 power c equals to 243. Now 243 actually, if I were to just convert both, right, to base 3, right, 243 is the same as 3 to the power of 5. Now similarly, 9 is the same as 3 square, so it's the same as 3 to the power of 2 to the power of c, which will also be the same as 3 power 2c, right? So law of indices tells us that if we have a to the power of m bracket n, this is the same as a to the power of m multiplied by n. Okay, so 3 to the power of 2c is equals to 3 to the power of 5. Equating these two, it tells us that 2c is just equals to 5, and therefore c is equals to 5 over 2. Okay, then next one will be 10d. So for 10d, we have 10 to the power of d equals to 0.01. Let me just write 0.01 as 1 over 100. Okay, because 0.01, you see that 2 zeros, that is 1 over 100. So 1 over 100 is the same as 1 over 10 power 2. 10 power 2 is also the same as 10 to the power of negative 2. Similarly, using the same law, that a to the power of negative n is the same as 1 over a power n. Okay, so since 10 power d is equals to 10 to the power of 10 power d is equals to 10 power negative 2, which follows that a will be equals to negative 2. Okay, so that's all for this question with a total of 4 parts. Thank you.